Hi, it's Nabal here with APA Archery. We're here at the ATA show, and we're about to talk about the Mamba 28. So this bow is a compact, lightweight bow. It is 28 inches axle to axle, 7 1/8 inch brace height, has an IBO speed rating of 350 feet per second. So this bow is 3.6 pounds physical weight, and it incorporates all the features that APA's put in over the last few years. So we have your carry handle, support bridge. It's got the tool center with the broadhead wrench, knock turning tool. It's got the carbide sharpener on it. Direct mount wrist sling. It's got our cam lock technology where you can break the bow down without using any tools, remove your strings or cables, do any adjustments without a bow press. And new for this year, we introduced the new MicroTune technology, and it's standard on all of our dual cam bows. This allows you to time your bow without the need of having to remove your cables, add twists and remove twists. So in order to make an adjustment for cam timing, you just simply loosen your lock screw, and by turning your adjustment screw in or clockwise, it'll advance the bottom cam. If you turn it counterclockwise, it'll advance the top cam. So now you can actually do fine tuning or micro tuning on your bow in a matter of seconds by just simply adjusting the dial on your MicroTune.
So is your idea that you would usually try and use the cables to get it tuned as close as possible and then MicroTune?
Exactly. What you want to do is you set your MicroTune like to a neutral position.
Yep.
So you want to have the bottom of the MicroTune parallel to the bottom of your roller guide. That's a good starting point. Then you do your rough tuning by adding your twists where you want them. You can adjust your cam lean with, like I just showed you. And then once you got it so just about perfect the way it is, then you could use your MicroTune just to get it just right at the end. So the other item I'd like to talk about is our new MTM. This allows you to balance your bow without the use of having a front stabilizer on your bow. So you can actually just simply put it onto your string stop, and you can adjust your bow front to back and side to side, depending on the accessories that you put on your bow to get the right feel at full draw and when you shoot. So this is some of the features. If you want to go to our website and learn more about our product, you're welcome to do so.
What features come standard and what are kind of optional features that people might want to get?
So all these features I talked about, they come standard except for the MTM that is sold separately. And this particular one right now has a titanium package. So the titanium kit is also sold separately. This gives you the titanium screws, titanium axles, so it gives you that rust resistance, 2 to 3 ounces lighter yet than the steel, and it helps take some vibration out of the bow as well. So that's the 2 items that would be optional on this bow, and the color, of course. There's different color options. This particular one is an optional color on it.
And you can get the optional colors on both the bow itself and the cams, it look like too?
Correct. Yeah, you can color match the cams. We also do some custom paint. So, like for example, on this one, you got your matching cams to the color. These cams are called the M1 cams. So they have a cable stop on the one side, and you got your rotating draw stop on the other side. So you can personalize the feel at full draw. You can go right from a rock solid wall to have a little bit of a movement, depending on your preference on the bow. That made quite a big difference on the performance of the bow.
Gotcha. And then that handle, in addition to being a carrying handle, it looks like it adds a little bit of stiffness to the riser as well.
Definitely. This significantly strengthens the riser because that is the weakest point of the riser. You can make a nice small grip and maintain the proper strength with it by having this act as a bridge as well as a carry handle. And it maintains the balance point of the bow, so you can actually balance the bow.
And so it seems like with the features like the broadhead wrench, like the ability to use that tool center to go ahead and press your bow anywhere, this bow would be very friendly on like backcountry trips or any kind of trips where you're not going to have access to a bow press.
Exactly. Like we've focused, all these inventions actually are based on making it more user-friendly and more functional for the archer in the field. So it doesn't matter where you're at, if you need to make an adjustment, remove your peep sight or turn it over because it's not lining up for you, you just simply use your cam lock technology, lock the cam, take your peep out, put it back in, unlock it, and you're on your way during your hunt or wherever you happen to be at.
And then that finish on there, that's like a coating, a soft touch type of finish?
Yeah, it's called the soft touch armor. So it gives you a bit of a kind of a rubbery feel to it. Makes the bow a little quieter. If you bump it on your tree stand or anything, it doesn't make as much noise. And it acts like a little bit of insulation, so if you're in cold weather, it doesn't feel quite as cold to the touch.
Yeah,
that's a 30-inch draw King Cobra at 101 pounds. One of our customers has had that for 2-3 years already.
Do you know what some of those arrows weigh that he's shooting out of that?
1,500 grains. This is a 500 grain broadhead. 50 is a 50 spine as well.
That'll shoot through about anything you want to shoot through.
Oh, for sure. This is amazing. Like, yeah, I mean, so that's just being tested, just as kind of a prototype, you know, to see what it does. Super heavyweight.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I appreciate you taking the time to go ahead and explain your bows and some of the new things for 2020.
Right on. Thank you for stopping by.